Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sin.
Hi, everyone. And welcome to the Snack Covenant episode 259. And today we're going to be talking about a horror game that's on the horizon.
Mostly you, because I don't know what we're talking about.
The TLDR is that the creator of Silent Hill opened his own studio and is now working on a new horror game.
Okay, so it's like Kojima Productions again.
And that's the news. That's the news in a nutshell.
Why is this a thing? Why are we recording? This is not even a tweet.
It's okay, Sophie, because I have more.
I hope so.
Some people listen to us for our Fearsome Critters content. What's so funny?
So hang on, your plan is to use one tiny piece of news as clickbait to use to market the Fearsome Critters podcast.
What I was trying to convey is that some people who listen to us may not be into video games. So for people who don't know what Silent Hill is, and they're like, is this some kind of fancy vacation resort? I think we can talk about this a little more for their benefit.
Okay.
Silent Hill is a horror franchise owned by Konami,
Yeah?
and most widely known for its cutie pie character,
Uh-huh.
Pyramid Head.
Late at night, I think of you, your vision floods my mind.
And it all started with the Silent Hill games. The Silent Hill games are iconic survival horror games, and they had various creators over the years, but only one person is considered Silent Hill's father, and his name is Keiichiro Toyama, who also directed the first Silent Hill. Moreover, he directed other horror games like Siren in 2003.
Oh, I like Siren.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He also directed the sequel in 2006. In recent years, Keiichiro had been working on the Gravity Rush series. So like the Gravity Rush that was released in 2012, the remaster in 2015, Gravity Rush 2 from like 2017. He directed those, and they were published by Japan Studio. Have you ever played Gravity Rush?
No, but I have it. I got it in like a PSN sale.
Oh, cool. You
Yeah,
should try
yeah.
it. It's very different.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's super cool, it's super cute, the story is good, but the
Yeah.
controls are, like, very different. And the series was very good, and I love it, but it wasn't very scary.
Was it supposed to be?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I'm just trying to convey the contrast between the things he worked on in the past and the stuff he's worked on more recently.
He contains multitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Keiichiro left Sony Interactive Entertainment after more than 20 years to found his own studio, Bokeh Studio. And there, he took on the position of creative director. He didn't do it alone, though. He founded the studio alongside director Junya Okura and producer Kazunobu Sato, both of whom worked on the Siren series. Bokeh Studio have their own YouTube channel where they talk about their game development journey and their new studio.
Right.
And they're really interesting videos. So far, they released 3. The first one is called A New Chapter, Bokeh Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is called Focus, Keiichiro Toyama.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is called Focus, Kazunobu Sato. So I'm guessing the fourth video will be called Focus, Junya Okura, the third founding member.
Okay.
And I'm really looking forward to that, because it's interesting stuff. Now in those videos, they discuss their first project. And that project is going to be a horror game. Ooh, are you spooked?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, thank you, Sophie. And we do take away some useful information for the upcoming game from their videos. Rather than something deeply rooted in horror, they'd like their first game to be entertaining, so that the players can feel enthralled when they play. Moreover, Keiichiro said, "The view I have of horror is everyday life being shaken. Rather than showing scary things, it should question our position, make us challenge the fact that we're living peacefully. I like bringing this type of thoughts in my concepts. I would like that to be the theme of my next game." He then adds, "One trait of my games is the setting. What city or village do we evolve in? How do these people get there? What's their emotional state? This is how I approach games." Additionally, Kazunobu said, "It may sound abstract, but when I first heard the concept from Toyama, my first impression was it's going to be a terrible game." I mean that in a good way, though. The reason I thought so is that for each thing you want to achieve, there is a sacrifice you have to make. However, in this game, the scale these sacrifices take is quite nasty. I thought terrible the fact of how the game messes with the player's mind.
I like the sound of this.
I love it! I'm really looking forward to it. And they also showed off some artwork in the videos.
Right, yeah, I'm looking at it now.
And it's very cool. It's like people transforming, it's spooky, it's creepy, giving me a bit of a Dead Space vibe. What do you think?
It reminds me a bit of Parasite Eve.
Yeah, totally.
The designs, yeah.
And they posted an image on Twitter as well. I'll send it to you right now.
Oh.
Could you please describe it?
It looks like heavy metal fans' iPhone wallpaper.
Yeah.
So it looks like a human wearing like giant wings and the head of like a deer or an elk or something. And they are standing beneath this weird series of like, I guess, mystical sort of diagrams,
Yeah.
like runes and things. And I don't know if it's meant to be like a map of the solar system or what. I can see there's like a moth sort of design, and there's like it does look a bit like planetary orbits or something. They're standing in what looks like a city, but it's sort of like they're like in an alleyway between two buildings, and you can sort of see that like that's all fading away with this weird design over the top of it.
It looks super cool.
Yeah.
Sophie, this gives me a vision.
Oh no, I mean, go on.
Scary Brutus.
Maybe for October, it's gonna be like Halloween, Hallabruitus.
A Booitus. Like, boo.
There you go.
Yeah, you know,
There you go.
scary.
Yeah, so for all the people who tuned into this are not following our regular content,
I guess there's only one solution.
fuck you, fuck off, no. Hi, Sophie here. Sin makes a point of approaching every episode of Sinclair Lore as though it could be someone's first. That's why even clickbait news videos like this one are far too long and completely unlistenable. If you stumbled upon this video looking for actual news and are wondering where the content is, I'm sorry, but the channel isn't aimed at you. Thanks for watching though. If you're still here and wondering what an Ibruitus is our channel mascot. They're a many-eyed, blank-faced space squid with a cheery disposition. Somewhat surprisingly, for a channel dedicated to producing unlistenable content, there's quite a lot of Ibruitus fan art out there, and Ibruitus merchandise can be purchased. Back to the podcast, also no one's made it this far.
And you know their YouTube channel?
Yeah.
The video titles have the word focus in them.
Yeah.
Keiichiro talked about how photography is important to him. So I wonder if the name of their upcoming game is going to be Focus or have focus in it or going to be something photography related.
Kind of like Fatal Frame.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
A scary game that I am playing at the moment and taking notes of is Dead Space.
Yeah.
It's also very good and very scary.
Yep.
What's your favorite scary game?
I don't know. I haven't played enough of them.
Out of everything that you played in terms of scary games, Kuon?
Maybe. Well, like Kuon, I really like the atmosphere of Kuon and the story of Kuon. But like, I don't like playing Kuon. Like, it's really kind of slow and awkward and like repetitive.
Really? I found it very fast and very scary. Sophie, do the outro.
That was the Snack Covenant episode 259. I'm doing giant air quotes here because you can't see me. News!
And if people are thinking, I wish I could hear Dead Space news and Silent Hill news in the same format,
Right,
where could they find it?
This channel that they've clicked away from a very long time ago.
Thank you.
I don't know who is this for? Who is clicking on this? I don't know what this channel is. They get to it. You say, oh, that's the news. Oh, that's all the news. About like 10 seconds into it, and then it drags on for another. I'm looking at the counter. There is 27 and a half minutes of just like nothing. And they're like, I'm sticking around for this. And they're like, oh, but where can I find more of it? And so clearly it's on this channel. Like,
Thank you, Sophie.
thank you, Sin.
And thank you everyone for listening. See y'all next time.